Baby, I exposed the biggest secret about you to my family. I told them that you are my beloved soul. I want you to take a deep breath, because what I am about to share with you is something that comes straight from the deepest part of my heart. Every word is carrying emotion, honesty, and a truth that has been waiting to be spoken. Today, I told my family the biggest secret about you. And that secret is not something negative, not something scary, not something shameful. The secret I told them is that you are the person my heart chooses every single day. It wasn't easy. You know how families can be, protective, curious, sometimes confused about the choices we make. But I realized, hiding my feelings for you was not protecting anything. Not you. Not me. Not our connection. So I looked them in the eyes and I said it. I love this person. I trust this person. I feel safe with this person. This person is not just someone I talk to, they are someone my soul feels connected to. My beloved soul. They didn't know how deeply you live inside my thoughts. They didn't know how my chest becomes warm whenever your name comes to my mind. They didn't know that your presence, your energy, your words, have become something like a home for me. For so long, I felt like my feelings for you were something private, something only we understood. But today, something inside me shifted. Something whispered, if this feeling is real, stop hiding it. So I did. I told them that you are not just someone I talk to, you are someone who changed my life more than they can ever imagine. I told them that you make me feel respected. You make me feel valued. You make me feel understood. I told them that you are the first person in a long time who made my heart beat the way it used to when love was pure and simple. My beloved soul, you don't know this. But when I said these things, my voice was shaking because I realized how powerful my feelings for you actually are. I wasn't scared of their reaction. I wasn't scared of judgment. I wasn't scared of questions. The only thing I was scared of was the truth of how much you mean to me. Because saying it out loud made it real. And sometimes, the truth is more overwhelming than any lie we can hide behind. My beloved soul, when I told them about you, something amazing happened inside me. It felt like a weight lifted off my heart. It felt like I was finally giving myself permission to love you without fear. To care about you without limits. To dream of you without guilt. I didn't describe you with physical details. I didn't talk about your outside world. I spoke about your heart. Your kindness. Your patience. Your healing energy. The way you listen. The way you understand me even when I don't explain things perfectly. The way your presence feels like soft light after a long dark night. I told them that you are someone rare. Someone spiritual. Someone who walks with love, not ego. Someone who doesn't play with hearts, but heals them. And yes, my beloved soul. I told them that you are someone I want in my future. Someone I feel guided toward. Someone whose connection feels divinely timed. After sharing everything, I realized something. Love becomes more real when you stop hiding it. And today, I chose to make our connection real in my world, not just in my heart. You might be wondering, how did they react? Did they accept it? Did they judge you? My beloved soul, let me tell you the truth. Some were surprised. Some were silent. Some smiled. Some didn't understand right away. But no one rejected the thought of you. No one said anything negative. In fact, one person said something that touched me deeply. They said, "If this person makes you this peaceful, then they are meant for you." Do you know how beautiful that felt? Do you know how healing it was to hear those words? For the first time, it felt like the universe spoke through them. Like the path ahead is clearing. Like the love between us isn't something imagined, but something written. My beloved soul, after telling them the truth, I realized something even bigger. I am no longer scared of admitting how much you matter to me. And now that I've spoken this truth out loud, I feel like the universe is pushing us closer. Not in a rushed way. Not in a chaotic way. But gently, like waves slowly touching the shore. I want you to know something very important. I didn't tell them because I want to show you off. I didn't tell them because of pressure. I didn't tell them because of fear. I told them because when something feels sacred, you protect it with honesty. You honor it with truth. And you choose it with your whole heart. And that's what I did. I chose you. The truth is, I didn't just expose the secret of our connection to my family. I exposed the truth to myself. That you are not temporary. Not random. Not just a moment. You are someone my soul recognizes. Someone my heart trusts. Someone my spirit feels guided toward. You are the person I see when I imagine a peaceful future. You are the voice that calms me when I feel overwhelmed. You are the presence that reminds me love can still be pure. My beloved soul, today I stood up for my feelings for you. And it felt like the beginning of something powerful. Something guided. Something divine. From this moment on, I promise you something softly but truly. I will never hide the way I feel about you again. You are worth sharing. Worth being honest about. Worth being proud of. Worth choosing. And choosing you is the easiest choice my heart ever made. I want you to hold this truth inside your heart gently. You are not a secret in my life anymore. You are a blessing I have accepted. A presence I honor. A connection I treasure. My beloved soul. This is only the beginning. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. My beloved soul. After I told my family everything about you, something unexpected began happening inside me. It was like a quiet shift, a soft awakening, a calm understanding that what I feel for you is not something ordinary. It's something deeper, something rare. That night, after everyone went to their rooms, I sat alone for a while, thinking about what I had done. I replayed every word I had said about you. I remembered the way my voice softened whenever I mentioned your name, the way my heart felt warm each time I spoke about how beautifully you touch my spirit. And then a thought came to me. Why did admitting my feelings to them feel like such a huge step? It's because you have become such an important part of my inner world that speaking your truth out loud feels like opening the most delicate part of my heart. But you deserve that honesty. You deserve to be acknowledged. You deserve to be seen. My beloved soul, something magical happened after the conversation. I realized that the fear I once carried, the fear of judgment, the fear of misunderstanding, started fading. And the reason it faded is you. Because loving you, caring for you, choosing you, none of it feels wrong. It feels like alignment. It feels like destiny moving quietly behind the scenes. It feels like God or the universe whispering, this connection is meant to grow. Later that evening, one of my family members came to me privately. They said softly, "You spoke about them with so much peace. With so much respect. It shows this person is special." My heart melted. They saw the calm in me when I spoke about you. They felt the sincerity in my voice. They recognized that what I feel for you is not something temporary or childish, but something meaningful, mature, and deeply rooted. When I closed my eyes that night, I found myself thinking about you again. Not in a rushed, chaotic way, but in a peaceful, warm, safe way. I thought about the way you talk. The way your energy feels. The way your presence gently wraps around my heart, even from far away. And I whispered to myself, I hope they know how important they are to me. My beloved soul, after that night, everything inside me became quieter, but in a good way. A peaceful way. Like my heart finally stopped fighting its own feelings. It became clear that hiding you was never about you. It was about my own fear of letting myself love again. But now, the fear is dissolving. The walls are falling. The truth is shining. And the truth is you. You might not realize it, but the connection between us has become something I feel in my everyday life. When I wake up, you are the first thought that brings warmth to my morning. When I'm busy, your presence sits quietly in my mind like a soft comfort. When I'm tired, thinking of you brings me peace. And now that my family knows, I feel more open to imagine you in my world, not just in my heart. I imagine meeting you. Hearing your voice. Seeing your smile. Feeling your presence close. My beloved soul. Your name is no longer just a feeling inside me, it is becoming a part of my life story. And today, something even more beautiful happened. My heart whispered something to me, something I want to share with you honestly. I am ready to love this person without fear. Ready to love you softly. Ready to love you patiently. Ready to love you truthfully. ready to love you in a way that grows, not rushes. Because what I feel for you is not fragile. It is strong. Quietly strong. Gently strong. A strength that doesn't shout, but stays. My beloved soul, I don't know where this journey will lead. But I know one thing for certain, I want you in it. I want to walk this path slowly with you. I want to explore this bond with an open heart. I want to allow our connection to grow naturally, beautifully, peacefully. And now that my family knows about you, I feel like the doors of my life are opening for you, one quiet, meaningful step at a time. You are becoming a part of my world in ways you may not even realize yet. And I want you to know something important. I am not scared anymore. Not scared of loving you. Not scared of choosing you. Not scared of imagining a future where your presence is a constant. My beloved soul, your story and mine, are slowly beginning to connect in ways that feel guided and blessed. And this is only the beginning of everything my heart wants to tell you. My beloved soul. After everything that happened, after speaking your truth to my family and finally allowing myself to admit how deep this connection runs, something inside me began to shift even more. It was as if the universe wanted to show me what this honesty was opening inside my life. The next morning, I woke up with a calmer heart. No rush. No fear. No hesitation. Only a soft feeling, like my soul was finally breathing freely. And the first thought that came to my mind was you. Not the thought of your face or your voice, but the feeling of you, the way you make my spirit feel warm, the way your energy touches me even when we are far apart. My beloved soul, that morning I realized something very important. When you stop hiding what matters, life becomes lighter. And you matter to me more than I ever admitted before. I found myself thinking about the moment I shared everything about you. I remembered how my hands were slightly shaking, how emotion filled my chest, how my heart felt exposed. But instead of regret, all I felt now was peace. Peace because your presence in my life is not something I want to hide. Peace because being honest about you made me feel more connected to myself. Peace because, for the first time in a long time, I spoke about someone with sincerity, and that someone was you. That morning, one of my family members came to sit beside me. They looked at me with a gentle expression and said, "You really care about them, don't you?" I didn't even have to think. My heart answered before my mind did, "Yes. I really do." And they smiled. A soft, understanding smile that told me I wasn't alone in this anymore. For so long, I kept you inside my heart like a quiet secret. But now, you are no longer hidden. You are seen, acknowledged, and understood, not just by me, but by people who care about me. And that made me think about something deeper. What if this was always meant to happen? What if your presence in my life was destined, guided, written long before we even realized it? My beloved soul, I want to share something I haven't told you yet. When I first started feeling deeply for you, I tried to deny it. I told myself it was just a phase. Just a moment. Just a feeling carried by loneliness or curiosity. But feelings don't grow when they are temporary. They don't deepen when they are shallow. They don't bring peace when they are meaningless. The way I feel for you grew even when I tried to hold it back. It deepened even when I tried to ignore it. It stayed even when I tried to distance myself. And now I understand why, because this connection isn't built on impulse. It's built on something spiritual, something emotional, something pure. I realized that morning that you are the only person who makes my heart feel both excited and calm at the same time. You are the only one who brings clarity when I feel lost. You are the only one who makes my soul feel recognized, not just seen. My beloved soul, after speaking about you openly, the next thoughts that came to my mind were about the future. Not a forced future. Not a rushed future. But a gentle one. A future where your presence slowly becomes more real in my everyday life. I imagined what it would feel like to talk to you without holding anything back. To tell you everything honestly, without fear of judgment. To share small moments, morning thoughts, late-night feelings, dreams, plans, worries, hopes. And I imagined how peaceful it would feel to have you as someone I can trust fully, someone with whom I don't need to pretend, hide, or explain too much. You are becoming that person for me. Not because I planned it. Not because I forced it. But because something about you gently pulled me closer, one day at a time. And now, since my family knows about you, I feel something beautiful. I feel like you are slowly becoming a part of my world, not just in my mind, but in reality. My beloved soul, I want to tell you something from the deepest part of my heart. I am starting to imagine a life where you are not someone far away, but someone close, emotionally, spiritually, maybe even physically someday. I imagine conversations without hesitation. I imagine you being a part of my celebrations, my victories, my quiet moments. My decisions. I imagine introducing you not as a secret, but as someone important. And for the first time, that future doesn't scare me. It feels natural. It feels peaceful. It feels right. My beloved soul, opening up about you didn't push me away from you, it pulled me closer. It made me realize that my heart wants something with you, something slow, meaningful, and real. And the more I think about you, the more I understand that your presence in my life is not an accident. You came into my world for a reason. And maybe I came into yours for a reason too. My heart is ready to continue this journey with you, step by step, truth by truth, feeling by feeling. My beloved soul. After everything I shared with you, after letting my family know who you are to me, after allowing the truth of my heart to finally rise to the surface, something even more profound began happening inside me. It was like a quiet unfolding, a gentle opening of a chapter that I didn't even realize I had locked away. In the days that followed, something changed in the way I thought about you. Before, you were a feeling I carried privately. Now, you are becoming a presence that lives gently in every part of my day. Every morning, the first thing I feel is this warm pull towards you, not out of habit, not out of longing, but out of connection. A connection that refuses to fade, no matter how much life distracts me. It's like my heart whispers your name before my mind even fully wakes up. And every night, when the world quiets down, you return to me again, not as a fantasy, not as a distant thought, but as a real energy that comforts me in ways I can't fully explain. My beloved soul, opening up about you made me realize something powerful. You are becoming a part of me. Not in a way that overwhelms. Not in a way that controls. But in a way that heals. You bring a kind of emotional safety that I didn't even know I needed. You make my spirit feel less alone. And the truth is, I've started imagining what life would feel like with you in it more fully. Not as a secret. Not as a question. But as a reality that keeps unfolding, gently and beautifully. One evening, while sitting alone, I asked myself a simple but honest question. Why did telling my family about you matter so much to me? The answer came quietly. Because when something is real, you want it to have a place in your world. And you, my beloved soul, are real to me. Even if distance exists. Even if circumstances aren't perfect. Even if we haven't yet lived all the moments my heart dreams of. Your presence is real. Your impact is real. Your energy is real. And the way you touch my heart is something I can no longer deny. Since that day, I've been paying more attention to the way you influence my thoughts. I notice how even small things remind me of you. A song. A sunset. A calm silence. A moment of reflection. It's like you've woven yourself into the quiet spaces of my life. And instead of resisting it, I'm finally allowing it. My beloved soul, there is something else I want to tell you, something deeper. When my family heard about you, they didn't judge. They didn't question. They didn't worry. Instead, they noticed the peace in my voice when I spoke of you, and they understood that what I feel isn't something I'm confused about, it's something that feels right to me. That gave me courage. Courage to imagine you not just as someone I speak about, but someone I could one day bring into my life in real, tangible ways. I imagine what it would be like to share simple moments with you, walking together, talking freely, laughing without hesitation, sitting in silence without discomfort, building something slowly, beautifully, honestly. Not rushed. Not pressured. Just naturally, at the pace of two hearts learning each other. Because I don't want something temporary with you. I don't want something that fades. I don't want something that ends as quickly as it begins. I want something that grows. Something that strengthens. Something that stands in truth, not fear. My beloved soul, the truth is, you have become the chapter of my life I want to read slowly. Carefully. Lovingly. Without skipping pages. Without rushing to the end. Without fearing what comes next. And now that the people around me know about you, I feel free to imagine you more clearly, more confidently, more openly. I can finally see how beautifully you fit into the picture of my future, not as a dream, but as someone who holds a real place in my heart. And now, I want to speak the most honest words my heart has been holding. I am ready to build something meaningful with you. Not in a hurry. Not without understanding. But with care, patience, and sincerity. I am ready to let this connection grow. Ready to let your presence become a part of my life. Ready to allow my heart to open without fear. Ready to see where this journey leads us. My beloved soul, this is not the end of the story. This is the beginning of a deeper chapter, a chapter where honesty meets emotion, where feelings meet truth, where two souls walk closer, step by step. My beloved soul. When I thought the feelings had reached their depth, when I believed I had already told you everything my heart was carrying, something even more powerful began rising within me. It was quiet at first, gentle like a soft whisper in the background of my thoughts. But with every passing hour, it grew clearer, stronger, and impossible to ignore. It was the realization that now, after telling my family about you, after embracing what I truly feel, my connection with you has started to transform into something even more real, even more meaningful. My beloved soul, I didn't expect this shift. I didn't expect my heart to expand the way it has. I didn't expect to feel this close to you, even from afar. But here I am, feeling you in ways that go beyond words. In the days that followed, I found myself noticing small things, things I never paid attention to before. How your presence softly enters my mind at random moments. How your energy makes me feel grounded when life becomes noisy. How thinking of you brings a calmness that I cannot explain to anyone else. It's like you have become a gentle anchor to my heart. Not an anchor that holds me down, but one that keeps me steady. I realized something even deeper. This connection is not just emotional, it's spiritual. It's the kind of bond that isn't forced by conversations or moments, but something that exists naturally, silently, beautifully. My beloved soul, I want to tell you about a moment that changed everything for me. It was during a quiet afternoon. No noise. No chaos. Just me and my thoughts. I found myself imagining you, not in a dramatic way, not in fantasies, but in a simple, everyday scenario. A moment where you were sitting beside me, talking about something casual, something ordinary, and yet, even that simple imagination felt incredibly precious. That's when it hit me, I don't want just magical moments with you. I want the small moments too. The simple conversations. The everyday laughter. The peaceful silences. The gentle presence. Because love isn't built on big events. It's built on small, consistent, honest moments. My heart wants that with you. My soul wants that with you. And now that I've opened up about you to my family, I feel like the universe is giving me permission to dream a little more clearly. That evening, one of my family members said something that stayed with me. They said, "Sometimes the heart knows who belongs in your life before your mind does." And I felt that deeply, because that's exactly what this connection feels like. My heart recognized you long before my mind admitted it. My soul connected to you long before I understood why. And now, everything is becoming clearer. Slowly. Naturally. Beautifully. My beloved soul, the more I think about the future, the more I start to see a version of life where you are not just someone I talk about, but someone who stands beside me in real ways. I imagine a future where you don't have to be a secret. A future where our conversations are not just digital, but face to face, heart to heart, soul to soul. I imagine supporting each other through challenges, celebrating victories together, growing together, understanding each other deeply, learning from each other. Not because it is perfect, but because it is real. You are real to me. This connection is real to me. And for the first time, I am not afraid of that reality. I am embracing it, allowing it, believing in it. My beloved soul, there is something else I must confess. Ever since I shared the truth about you, my soul feels more aligned, more open, more ready. Ready for honesty. Ready for emotional clarity. Ready for a connection that grows with pure intention. And I know this, when two souls are meant to walk towards each other, life slowly removes every barrier. Not all at once, but gently, one moment at a time. I feel that happening with us. And it fills me with warmth, a warmth I cannot compare to anything else. My beloved soul, this journey is far from over. In fact, it feels like it is just beginning. A beginning written with sincerity, trust, and heart-deep truth.